What it is, what it do. I'm A1, this is Destiny. And as I'm sure most of y'all probably already know, there has been a couple changes made when it comes to level 35 Prison of Elders. The main one being that there's not going to be any type of burn when it comes to killing Skolas. Now in my opinion, whenever there is a burn, obviously it's going to be a lot easier, but for whatever reason, Bungie decided that it would be best if they just took out the burns altogether. I know some people might disagree with me, but in my personal opinion, I definitely believe that it was a lot easier when there was burns. But just because there aren't any burns doesn't mean that Skolas is unbeatable. So what I'm going to do in this video is break down the entire Skolas encounter and give step-by-step instructions on how we beat Skolas without any burns. Alright, so as soon as you enter the arena, the first thing you want to do is focus all of your attention on killing ads. You don't need to focus any attention on Skolas at this point. So as soon as you enter the arena, all you'll have to do initially is just kill the ads. Now once you've killed all the ads, you and your teammates can then focus your attention on killing Skolas. But before you can do any damage on Skolas, you're going to have to take out a servitor first. Anyways, once you've taken out that servitor, you'll have a total of 20 seconds to do damage on Skolas. And once you get his health down to around 80%, some more ads are going to come out. And at that point, you want to go ahead and forget about Skolas and focus your attention on the ads. And at this point, the devouring essence still hasn't started yet, so you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do at this point is just focus on killing the ads. Now once you've taken out majority, if not all of the ads, you want to go ahead and take out another servitor so you can do more damage on Skolas. Again, once you take out the servitor, you're only going to have 20 seconds to do damage on Skolas. So as soon as you kill the servitor, you want to have everybody in your fire team fire at Skolas for the next 20 seconds. Now after everybody has fired at Skolas, his health should be down to around 65-70%. And once his health gets down to that point, there's going to be more ads that are going to come out. So after you shot at Skolas for the second time, you're going to want everybody in your fire team to focus on killing ads once again. But this time it's going to be a little bit different because once you get his health down to around 60-70%, Skolas is going to taint one of the Guardian's light, which means the devouring essence will begin. So to quickly sum up what the devouring essence is, it's basically like a poison that is given to one of the Guardians, and it lasts for a total of 30 seconds. And once that 30 seconds is done, if you still have the poison, you're going to end up dying. So you're going to have one of your fire team members absorb the essence from you before the 30 seconds is up. Also keep in mind that once one of your fire team members absorbs the essence from you, you will be immune for a total of 35 seconds, which means that you won't be able to absorb the essence back for 35 seconds. So with that being said, the way we went about passing the devouring essence was once the timer got down to around 7 seconds, we would have a teammate absorb the essence, and then once their timer gets down to around 7 seconds, you want to have the third teammate absorb the essence, and then you're going to want to continue that process for the remainder of the Skolas encounter. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier, once you get Skolas' health down to around 60-70%, some more ads will come out as well as the devouring essence. So you're going to want to stop shooting at Skolas and focus your attention on killing the ads and passing around the devouring essence. And at this point, you don't need to shoot any servitors in order to do damage on Skolas. If you get into the point where one of the Guardians has the devouring essence, it means you'll no longer need to kill a servitor in order to do damage on Skolas. And once you get his health down to around 50-60%, there's going to be some more ads that are going to come out. Obviously, stop shooting at Skolas and take out the ads. And again, once you've taken out all the ads, you can start shooting at Skolas again. Alright, so after you've killed all of the ads that have just came out, you want to again focus your attention on Skolas while passing around the devouring essence. But you're going to want to keep in mind that once you do enough damage this time, there's not only going to be ads that are going to come out, but there's also going to be 3 mines that you're going to have to dismantle as well. One way you can make the mines a little bit easier is if you're playing as a hunter, you can go invisible. If you're playing as a titan, you can pop a bubble over the mine. And if you're playing as a warlock, you can just self-revive if you end up dying. But one thing you definitely want to do is to try to take out as many ads as you can while you're dismantling the mines. That way you won't be getting shot at as much, and it makes it a little bit easier to dismantle all 3 mines. Anyways, once you all have dismantled all 3 mines, you want to focus your attention on killing the ads. Don't even worry about Skolas at this point. Just focus all of your attention on killing the ads after you've dismantled all 3 mines. Now once you've taken out all the mines and killed all of the ads, you can then focus your attention on Skolas again, and his health should be around 50% at this point. Now once you get his health down to around 30 to 40%, there's going to be some more ads that are going to come out. Obviously once those ads come out, you're going to want to stop shooting at Skolas and focusing your attention on the ads. And there's a lot of ads in this encounter, so the method that we used to avoid dying by the ads was to just keep running in circles as a group, passing the devouring essence along the way. So if you ever feel like you and your fire team members are being surrounded or being overrun by ads, you can try doing what we did, which is to just take a lap. And if you have 1 or 2 fire team members that go down, I would also recommend taking a lap, because that makes the enemies follow you all the way around, which makes it easier to revive your teammates once you finish taking that lap. Just keep in mind that you will end up getting the devouring essence, so you don't want to waste a whole lot of time running around the map. You just want to run away to try to get the enemies off of your teammates' orbs, and then come back and revive your teammates as soon as possible, and have them pick up the devouring essence off of you as soon as you revive them. Anyways, once you're done killing all of the ads, you can go ahead and shoot at Skolas again. But again, you don't want to do too much damage because you don't want all of the ads to come out at once. But you do want to try to get his health down to around 10 to 20%, because at that moment you're going to have some more ads come out. And once those ads do come out, again, you want to stop shooting at Skolas and focus your attention on killing the ads. Now once you've killed all of those ads, you and your fire team members can then focus your attention on Skolas, but keep in mind that once you get his health down to around 5 to 10%, there's going to be some more mines that you're going to have to dismantle, and there will also be more ads that are going to come out as well. So yeah, once you've killed all of the ads, you want to have you and your fire team members shoot at Skolas again, and as soon as you all start shooting at Skolas, you want to go ahead and start getting ready to dismantle those mines. And just like with the last mines, there will be ads as well. So at this point, you don't really want to shoot at Skolas. The only thing you want to focus on is taking out as many ads as possible and trying to dismantle the mines as well. So once you've dismantled all of the mines for the second time and killed all of the ads, all you and your fire team members will have to do at this point is to fire everything they have at Skolas. And honestly, it shouldn't take a whole lot to kill him at this point because his health is already down to about 5% or so. So just have everybody either use a synth or fire the rockets that they already have at Skolas, and you should be able to kill them rather easily at this point. Now obviously, this isn't the only method you can use to kill Skolas. You can also use the heavy ammo glitch, or if you're playing with 3 titans, you can use your defender bubble. But I would say the method that we used in this video is probably the method that Bungie intended us to use. And I would consider this probably the normal way to kill Skolas after this most recent patch. Now I don't have the full Skolas encounter uploaded yet, but once I do, I'll add a link to it in the description. And if we use any other methods to kill Skolas in the future, I'll also add a link to that video in the description as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video or found it useful, don't forget to do what you do. I'm A1, thanks for watching.